Rich kids.
I have 2 holiday houses, one in the Isle of Wight and one in Gozo.
The watch, I bought it for around 25 grand.
The cost of living crisis means absolutely nothing to them.
I have been to some dinners and the bill has been upwards of like 20k.
I don't know what the cost of living crisis is. I know it's something I see online, but I can't relate to it.
All that's about to change.
Oh my God.
10 brand new rich kids are going to stay with typical British families living on the breadline.
Are they coming in a helicopter?
I think they'll have all designer gear on.
5 handbags, 3 suitcases.
They'll experience what it really means to struggle.
I'll sacrifice anything I have for him to eat.
Not having to choose between eating and heating.
How will the people from completely different sides of the tracks get on?
If I would stay here, I would probably feel the need to hoover the entire room.
I forgot to put the oven on.
At the end of the day, that's your problem. That's not the government's problem.
It's all I ever wanted from this visit. So, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Rich kids, go Skint.
Nah, I'm not afraid to say I'm privileged. Definitely, it's evident, so why hide it?
Rich kid Tochi is an international law student from Nigeria.
My house is in a gated community in Lagos, so it's super big and super cute.
Yeah, but do you have a private chef?
We have a chef at home.
Oh, fair enough.
He makes the best jollof fries, the best food you can imagine. And yeah, he just takes care of me when I'm back home. I don't have to worry about anything.
And without a financial worry in the world, Tochi moved to the UK aged 16.
Home in the UK is actually 3 places. I stay in Manchester, I stay in West London, and I go to uni in Nottingham, so I consider that home sometimes.
But studying law at uni isn't Tochi's only passion.
I'm a model, an actress, and a stylist. As a model, there are loads of private parties and events that happen during Fashion Week or just throughout the year. And sometimes I just go with my friends and I'm just I'm partying next to celebrities.
And hanging out with the rich and famous means Tochi needs to look her best.
I love styling and I love fashion so much because it's just a way to express how you feel. I like having vintage one-of-one pieces. It just makes me feel more unique.
Like your choice of shoe?
Definitely the shoes. Shoes tell a lot about a person, I would say. I can definitely tell when someone is not as privileged by the way they dress.
But cheap shoes have never been an issue for Tochi, with the bank of mum on hand.
I get a monthly allowance. I get 4,000 a month, but I always end up asking for more 2 weeks after.
So you can afford a nice accessory.
My favorite possessions right now is definitely my Rolex bracelet.
I think she means the watch.
It costs about £8,000.
Good job the cost of living crisis isn't on Tochi's radar.
I don't know what the cost of living crisis are. I know it's something I see online, but I can't relate to it.
Well, hopefully her stay on the poverty line might enlighten her. Hosting the rich kid for her stay in South London is single mum Steph and her son Kai.
The cost of living crisis has really hit me hard. It's really, really been tough. And there's been times, especially when it was really, really cold, because obviously the gas price and I pay prepaid meter. So that means that if my gas is not topped up, there's no heating or hot water in my home.
Steph works full-time in social housing, but is still forced to rely on financial support.
Because I'm on a low income, I do get some top up from the universal credit. I do wish that I didn't have to rely on it, but obviously at the moment, this is my situation, so I'll just do the best that I can. It's very frustrating.
And a frustratingly tight budget has forced house-proud Steph to find ways to be savvy with her money and keep costs down.
Free stuff online. That is my forte. Honestly, I love it. A lot of my stuff from my home, I've got it secondhand and people giving it away of very, very low prices.
And making use of free local facilities is a keen pastime, especially for Kai.
Hey, Kai.
Hello.
Youth centres are so important. They're so passionate about the children and giving them a space, giving them opportunity, giving them things to do. So they're not on the roads and they're not just hanging out in chicken shops and things like that. I'm going to be making a fakeaway today.
Oh, we haven't?
Fakeaway chicken. Because we don't get to get the takeaways as often anymore, I was trying to be creative, and so we've decided to do like little fakeaways. So we might do like a fakeaway Nando's or a fakeaway Chinese. Put the sauce on.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I'll be online and I'll just check to see how to do it and then get the ingredients and then I'll just do it. Peri-peri chicken coming up.
Steph also has a daughter who's staying with her auntie this weekend.
There has been occasions where I've not had enough for all of us to eat. So I would obviously feed the children. They would have their dinner and I might be like, oh, can I have a chip? Like, they're like, yeah. So, but they didn't realise that I wasn't eating. Or my son might be like, oh, where's yours? And I'm like, oh, I ate in the kitchen, you know? That kind of thing. I do sacrifice a lot to make sure my kids don't go without.
Sacrifices and being savvy with their money are key to ensuring Steph and Kai live the life they want.
I will literally save money for the year and not go out.
And she wants to teach the rich kid that with the right attitude, a little can go a long way.
Being this savvy, like when it comes to like the cost of living crisis, it's even more impactful for me because we don't have the same opportunities, we don't have the same access that they have. It's also being aware that this goes on outside of your bubble in life.
Meanwhile, on the other side of town, rich kid Tochi has finished her photo shoot and is catching up with good friend Michelle to break the news of her upcoming venture.
I have something to tell you.
What's up?
It's something very different. I'm going away this weekend.
Where are you going?
To like this family's house.
Who's the family?
I do not know.
So you're just going to a random
I do not know.
You're just staying with them?
Do you know what's crazy? Like, they don't like live like us. They're like a low-income family, and I don't know what to expect. Like,
I'm sure they're gonna be a lovely family.
Yeah. And like, probably gonna cook together and sleep together.
You cook?
Bro, there's literally, I need my chef everywhere I go.
Literally.
You better bring a big suitcase then.
It's so different to like how you're living now. Do you think you're gonna be able to adapt as well, or?
I don't know, that's what we're gonna find out.
Yeah. You're gonna need to be budgeting, you know? How are you gonna do that? How are you gonna survive?
I don't know how I'm going to survive without daddy's money. I do not have a clue.
Tochi may not have access to daddy's money this weekend, but perhaps packing some essentials will help her feel more at home.
The first thing I'm gonna take is an essential, my Bulgari shoulder bag. It costs 2,800. So let's put that in. Next is my PLT bag. This costs £100 and it's also an essential for me.
Essential? 2 bags?
This is my Jack Limas shoulder bag.
3 bags?
It's probably my favorite one. It cost about £500 and so cute, so tiny.
So tiny you need 2 other bags.
And this is my Swarovski necklace.
Well, at least it's not a bag.
It costs £380 and it's my favorite necklace of all time. And yeah, I'm gonna pack that as well.
Anything most people could afford?
Next, my glitter eyeshadow palette. This is probably the cheapest thing I have. It's £10, but so essential to me.
That's more like it.
Obviously, most of my items are expensive, so there's nothing I can do really, but I'm not bringing my most expensive items on me.
Right.
I worry I'll stand out too much.
With her not-so-expensive items packed, including her £380 necklace, Tochi is heading off on her travels, across the river to South London.
I think there's stereotypes about South London and it being like not as safe and like a big ghetto. I don't know, but that's what I've heard at least.
Every car that goes past, I think it's them.
This area doesn't look too nice. but it's a lot cleaner than what it's made out to be on like social media. That's for sure.
I do feel a bit nervous, obviously, with a stranger coming to stay in my house, but yeah, I'm trying to be optimistic. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Stephanie. What's your name?
I'm Tochi.
Hi, Tochi. Come on in.
These are for you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Woohoo.
Bless you.
Okay, let's go.
Come on.
Oh my God.
How was your journey?
It was quite a journey. It was quite long.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you live far?
About 13 miles away.
All right, come on in. This is the living room.
Hi.
This is Kai. Kai, this is Tucci.
Hi, Kai.
Oh, awkward hug.
Take a seat.
Okay.
Make yourself welcome. No worries.
Thank you.
So, welcome to our home.
Thank you.
How are you feeling?
I'm good.
Yeah?
I'm good.
Have you ever been to South East London before?
No.
Really? This is your first time?
Yeah.
What do you think?
It's cool.
Yeah?
It's very decent. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Is it completely different where you live?
It's a lot different from here, I would say, but I mean, yeah.
Okay.
It's good. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Change of subject, anyone?
You're welcome to give yourself a little tour of the house if you like.
Okay, yeah, I'll probably go around.
All right. Maybe my preconceived ideas it's not what I was thinking. I can see that she's into fashion, so I can tell she looks like a fashionista.
My room in Lagos is bigger than this. The bed is like a king-size double, so it's just like add like another thing and like another bed to this, like another single to this. That should be my bed because I love it comfy.
Don't we all?
My bathroom is a lot bigger than this. But I mean, yeah, my bathroom is a lot bigger than this.
I'm sensing a theme here.
Oh. Chores. That's so funny.
Well, we don't all have staff to do them for us.
My mom screams at me all the time because I never clean. But chores? Am I gonna have to do chores? Pick up pots, the toys, number, Okay. This kitchen is so cute though. I love the clock. The fact that it doesn't have actual numbers on it, lol. But does it? Yeah, that's cool. Oh, it does have, was this supposed to be like VII or? I don't think it has numbers on it. So, is it just you and your son, or does anyone else live here?
Me and my son and my younger daughter. Yeah, so I have a 5-year-old as well.
Where is she?
She's with my sister today.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, so tell me a bit about yourself.
Wait, what do you mean, like?
So what you do, how old are you, what, stuff like that.
Okay, I'm 19.
Okay.
I'm from Lagos, I'm Nigerian, and I school in Nottingham at the moment.
Okay.
In my final year, actually, so about to be done.
Oh.
I'm a model, a stylist, and yeah, that's all I'm doing right now, and hopefully more stuff in the future.
Sounds amazing. And what do you study?
I study law.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So that's your long-term career goal?
No.
No? Okay.
No, it's just a safety thing.
Yeah. Oh, fair enough.
Ah, yes, just a safety costing thousands of pounds of international student fees.
So good thing you've got your coat on still because I wanted to take you somewhere.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Okay.
come on in, let's go.
Let's go.
So what is our rich kid's first impression?
Just from looking at Steph and her fam, I wouldn't think they're a low-income family.
Steph and Kai may not appear to Tochi like a low-income family, but Steph has every intent on teaching our rich kid how hard graft and a savvy nature can go a long way.
This is a place that you can come, like people that are on a low income and struggling.
Yeah.
It's like an alternative for a food bank.
Okay.
You can go and you pick what you want, as opposed to when you go to a food bank, they'll give you like a package of things, and it's for people that are on a low income, that's struggling.
Do loads of people always come here, or?
Yeah, they do.
That's
So
really
let's
tough,
go.
man. Let's go.
See what it's about.
After you.
Yeah. So so basically how it works is everybody who joins gets this card, and then you come in and you can pick 10 items for £4.50.
Okay.
And then 3 of them have the heart and 7 can have the blue diamond.
Oh.
So like here we've got the diamond, so that counts as 1 of your 7, but you can get 12 apples, so you can pick 12.
For 1?
Yeah,
Okay.
for 1 of your 7.
What we feeling?
Chicken flavour, Indomie?
You
don't like it?
No, I don't like chicken.
Oh
I'm not gonna lie.
no, I don't know if there's any other flavours.
I like onion chicken.
Okay, so how many have we got of those? 4?
Well, no, we need 1 more.
Okay,
Then
cool.
complete.
So that's 2, so we've got 5 more of the
red.
The blue.
The blue.
Yeah, the blue.
What else are we feeling?
Let's see, 2 more red. Let's see what's on the other side.
Let's see what's red here. Let's see what frozen stuff they have.
That bit?
Yeah, for sure. Chicken. Always a good idea.
Yeah, so that will be the whole allowance. The free for the chicken, because it's free, and you only get 3 hearts, so that will be the whole allowance. So you have to take some of the other stuff out.
Oh,
yeah.
Man.
You need to think savvy, Tochi.
But next time, maybe I'll get that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shopping on a budget isn't as easy as it looks.
You've doubled up on pasta and on noodles, so you can only pick 1 of each item.
Is there a reason for that?
Yeah, just to keep it fair so that we've got enough of
Yeah.
our stock for all our customers.
So, having to head back and replace more items, Tochi and Steph have finally hit their quota.
There you go. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
Bye now.
Thanks. Have a nice weekend.
Thank you.
What did you think?
It's my first time budgeting at all. It's different. I mean, it just makes me more conscious of like how I spend on food and all.
Yeah. No, it's really good though.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've usually the one I've been to before is at my church, and they will give you like a package.
Okay.
And so this one you got to pick. So I think that was a nice touch.
Yeah. So why have you ever had to use a food bank?
There's been times where it's been really, really tough, and I've literally have had no food in the cupboard. Yeah. So there's been a couple of times where I've had to, luckily I've been able to get like a little package that will help, especially like in COVID times. It was really difficult, and I had a period where I wasn't working. So
and for Kai.
Yeah. So it was really handy at the time, especially. Have you ever been to a food bank? Do you know what it is?
I've never been. This is my first time hearing about it.
Wow. You were saying that you haven't really had to budget before. So what do you just pick, just go shopping and you don't really worry about the price? Like,
I've never had to actually calculate the price for what I'm buying. So this is an eye-opening experience.
Yeah. I always have to make sure that I'm checking, I've got a budget, this is how much I've got to spend today. Sometimes I get to the till, I'm saying to the lady at the till, can you put that back?
Yeah.
Because it's gone over budget. I'm like, how much is it? Like making sure to check that it's not going over, because I've got such a tight allowance for each thing. So my food shop is a certain amount, and then, so I can't run over, because if I run over, that will mean, it's a knock-on effect. So I have to be really savvy with it and try and do stuff to make sure the money can stretch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I find it surprising though that like some people really don't have access to some basic things. Like with like food banks and stuff, it's run purely based on donations, and it's just, if those food banks aren't there or people don't donate, like how do they survive? Like, it's so shocking to me that this is some people's reality. Like,
it was eye-opening for her that she'd never had to consider shopping in that way.
I've never had to think like that and like live like that, and seeing people do that and being happy with it. Like, if that was to ever happen to me, I don't know if I could cope. It's just such a different life. I don't know if I could cope, really.
Tochi has a brother a similar age to Kai, and she's intrigued to see if they have anything in common.
So, what have you been doing today?
Pretty much been playing games all day, I can't lie.
You sound just like my brother. That's literally all he does all day. So, what else do you do aside from play video games?
I play a lot of drums, actually.
Really?
I've got a drum kit over there, if you want to see it.
Here? Yeah, show me.
Kai has always dreamed of owning a full-size drum kit, but due to the expense, Steph found a bargain alternative.
So when did you get this?
Christmas, actually. My mum got it for me.
Oh. So how did you play before then?
I had this practice pad, but that's all I had. But I would usually like practice in school.
In school.
Take it away, Kai.
No, that was good. Do you want to do this? Do you see yourself doing this long term or like?
Yeah, actually. When I'm older, yeah, I could see myself still playing drums.
Okay, now, can you show me how to play this?
Yeah, I can actually show you.
Kai is a hard act to follow. No pressure, Tochi.
Let's see this.
Make sure you keep your foot down on that, though.
On both of them?
No, okay. just that one.
Just this one, yeah?
No, that one.
Oh, this one.
You got those two down, but just hit these on all of them.
Oh, okay. So it's one, two, three. Okay, so it's one, two, so it's one, so it's one, so wait, okay.
I think Kai's place in the band is safe for now.
So it's one,
Dinner is served.
Hungry.
But a frozen pizza in the oven isn't quite what Tochi is used to.
Who usually does the cooking when you're at home?
We have a chef.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
That just does everything. Like, she has like a menu.
Really?
Like, yes, you know, she knows what to cook at certain times for me, my brother, my mom.
Okay.
My sister.
So do you give an order, or she, for the day, might be a certain...
You know, sometimes, like, when she's in a good mood, she just creates her own thing and just gives to us. But, like, there's usually, like, an itinerary that we know we're gonna...
Like a menu.
So we know what to expect on certain days, yeah.
But if you said, oh, I really fancy whatever, she could just... make it. Yeah. They have a chef. Wow.
Although the differences between Tochi and Steph's life are becoming more apparent, Tochi still can't understand how on face value, Steph doesn't appear to struggle.
Yeah, so even if it's like a low income thing, but you guys have such a nice house, what part do you feel like affects you with the whole cost of living and stuff?
You have to just be savvy with your money and just be smart. And I try my best to go into certain places to make sure that my money can stretch so that I can still afford to buy the things I want and to live the life I want. I will buy things from Facebook Marketplace if I need.
Oh.
Yeah, so I really use that a lot so that I can buy secondhand stuff.
Yeah.
Which you would never tell. So if I went to the shop and bought it, it would be
so expensive.
Much more expensive than what I end up paying for it. So those little money-saving tips is what allows me to buy things that I want for myself and for my kids, even when money is low. Do you get what I mean? So we can still have a great time and, you know, plan a day out under £50, which, yeah, if you plan it in advance and you know, you can definitely do it on a budget.
Yeah.
Where do you get your money from? Is it like an allowance or do you work or both?
Both.
Yeah? Okay. And how much do you have like per month?
I get $4,000 per month and I pay for my rent. I just pay for stuff I'm doing and like holidays and like whatever. Like I don't budget. Like I just act on the period I'm in. Yeah.
Okay.
So 4,000 a month. Yeah, I wasn't expecting her to say that. I had no idea of what she was going to say, but yeah, I mean, must be nice.
And Steph wants to prove to Tochi that that's a lot of money.
So I did a budget calculation, and this month I was left with 177 for the month after bills.
Yeah.
So,
Rich Kid Tochi is not ashamed of her comfortable upbringing.
Nah, I'm not afraid to say I'm privileged. Definitely, it's evident, so why hide it?
But she's keen to learn how the other half live.
There has been occasions where I've not had enough for all of us to eat.
In a weekend that could change her way of life. Tochi is learning that Steph's savviness is key. And although she doesn't have the money to enjoy many nights out, tonight she is creating her own fun as her brothers and friends pop over for a games night.
So what's your lifestyle like in Nigeria?
So I'm privileged, obviously, so like Lagos is quite fun for me. Although I would say that because it's not as safe, like my mom's really strict about like where I go.
Okay.
It's such a small city, you know?
Yeah.
So like once they know you, or like they know like your parents might be a bit affluent, you saw like a target.
Okay.
So like we move around with like security and stuff, but like, yeah, like it can be crazy, but it's crazy back home, I won't lie. Like as much as Lagos is fun, it's not that safe.
That's proper. Wow.
she has a chef, she has a cleaner.
That's crazy.
It's the thing is like the wealth gap is so crazy, like I said.
That's the truth.
So like you're either stupidly rich, like private jets parked in your car type rich, or like you have nothing.
Wow.
So with Stephanie's family and friends shocked at the lifestyle Tochi leads, conversation turns to their polar opposite daily struggle.
Everyone's hungry right now. England is not nice. Right now, butter's gone up in price. Look, I can't even bake my toast.
No, the other day I went shopping. I would normally spend about 150. This bill came up to 200. This was within a month's time. The bill, and we got the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Stephanie's type of person that just really just knows how to deal with it.
Yeah.
Knows how to deal with like just a hard life, and people know how to just adapt. Adaptability, knowing how to just, might not have that much money, but I know how to make that money stretch.
So is her savviness like a superpower?
Yeah, you can say that. Yeah, Stephanie.
When her brothers were talking about her savvy nature, it just made me respect her even more, because it's something I'm definitely gonna implement and like learn from this, that you can be disciplined, you can get what you want regardless of like what your circumstances or like your current situation might be.
So with Steph's family and friends having left, it's time for Rich Kid Tochi to get comfortable on the sofa. But of course there's one thing left to do.
Actually, let me check on my TikTok what's going on.
Well, I suppose sleep can wait. It's the morning in South London, and after a long day yesterday, Rich Kid Tochi needs a little coaxing to get out of bed.
Morning.
Hey,
How'd you
morning.
sleep?
Yeah, I slept well. Just woke up, actually.
Slept so well you missed breakfast.
Cool, yeah. Mum said that we should get ready because we're gonna get ready to go to a park.
Okay. Like, now?
Yeah, in a little bit.
Okay.
Steph wants to see if her savviness is rubbing off on Tochi with a budgeting challenge. So they're heading to the supermarket, which is a 20-minute walk away. But walking isn't usually Tochi's chosen way to travel.
How do you usually get about when you're in London?
I alternate between Ubers and like the underground as well.
Yeah.
I could use like the tube if it's somewhere quite close.
Okay.
But longer journeys that like I'm a bit more time conscious about.
Yeah.
I have to Uber.
You have to Uber. So
Yeah.
what's the, like, roughly how much would you spend on Uber a week?
So if I'm like going out with my friends now,
yeah,
I could roughly spend like £24 per journey.
Okay.
Just going.
Yeah.
Like, so if I'm going and coming back, that's like £50.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Okay.
I think that our lifestyles are quite different. I'm not sure she probably goes for walks in the park.
So, usually, if I'm going somewhere local,
yeah,
I will try to walk. Even though I have a car, but I have to, use my car wisely when I use it, because the fuel prices are very high and they've also gone up with the cost of living.
Oh.
Yeah, I have it for essential journeys like you know, when I'm going somewhere further, like if I want to plan a day out with the kids, I can do that because I've reserved it and I walk locally.
Most of the things Stephanie has shown me about her lifestyle is definitely practical and something I would impact going forward, aside from walking. I'm not doing that.
Fair enough. At least she's learning something. So with a lengthy walk under their belt, it's time for some savvy shopping.
So since we're here, I was thinking that maybe you could make us a Nigerian meal. Yeah.
I cook?
Yeah. How?
Okay.
You think you could do that?
Let's see what I can do. Let's see what I can do.
Okay, £10 for the meal, for lunch, for the 3 of us, and see what you can get, and see if you can, you know, everything that you've learned so far from being with us, put it to the test, and try and see what you can get with that, and yeah, try and bring me back some change. Yeah?
Steph has some spare rice and chicken at home, so surely with the key ingredients covered, this will be a doddle for our rich kid.
Nigerian cuisine. Probably gonna start with some Maggi cubes. Oh, these are £5-6. Can't do that. £10 on a budget.
Ooh, perhaps she's learning.
Necessary, need some tomato paste. £1.50. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's on budget. Budget. £3.99 for an all-purpose seasoning. This is definitely cheaper than the other one, so... Oh, actually, this is cheaper, because this is £2.50. That saves me £1.50. No, £2, man. Okay, we're gonna go with this. Budgeting skills increasing.
You're not quite there yet.
Dry time. Take this. Yeah. Hi, do you know how much this is?
50p.
50p. Yeah. Brilliant. 50p. This goes in. I don't cook that often. Obviously, when I'm in uni, I have to cook to survive. But outside of uni, I really don't be cooking. So this is sort of reminding me even what that life is about. Some things are definitely more expensive, so I'm gonna have to switch my recipe up and budget. Garlic. Garlic is essential. This is garlic that I'm gonna use to cook. It's £1.99, which is really expensive and might affect the budget, but it's really necessary. So it's like, what do? Just have to get it. We're gonna fry plantain to eat with the rice, because that's like a very Nigerian thing to do. Gonna get 2 ripe plantains. Hopefully, this hasn't exceeded the budget, so let's go to the till, find out.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good.
Yeah, thank you.
Can I get these, please?
Okay.
So, after adding a few other essentials to the basket, Tochi heads to the till. But has she stayed in her £10 budget?
How much is that?
So all together?
£9.59.
Hey, I did it. I said that was £9.59.
Yeah, £9.
So I have 39, if my math is mathing, 39p change, right?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
I think it's 41p change. Every penny counts.
Because she's got a few of the ingredients already at home, she should come in under budget, I'm expecting.
Thank you.
So she's coming.
Hey, I'm back.
Hi, how did you get on?
It was good. I have 41p change to spare. And I got everything we need. And there's chicken at home, so I didn't bother getting that.
Yeah, that's cool.
So I'm ready.
All right, let's go. Well done.
Thank you. I had to compromise on some ingredients just so I could get everything I needed. I let go of curry and stuff just because it was too expensive. And yeah, it's tough.
Tough, even without having to buy the chicken or the rice.
I think she did okay with the budget. As I said, she didn't go over, but I do think I wasn't expecting to spend the whole money.
Rich kid Tochi enjoys the ease of an affluent life.
We have a chef at home, takes care of me. I don't have to worry about anything.
While savvy mum Steph has to find ways to live the life she wants.
Free stuff online. I love it. A lot of my stuff, I've got it secondhand.
But will Steph's savvy nature finally rub off on our rich kid? Back at the house, rich kid Tochi starts cooking up a Nigerian stew for the family. But the reality of the situation has hit home.
My chef would be doing this if I was in Nigeria. I miss him. Now I'm pouring some liquid Maggi into the chicken. This is like a core ingredient we use in Nigeria. Just spices everything up, really. Now we're gonna add some dried thyme.
Pardon?
Some dried thyme.
Oh.
Opening this is equally as painful.
And it's not just opening things that's proving tricky for our rich kid.
I don't know how to turn this on. Trying my best right now. Oh! Wrong one.
Maybe you should call your chef.
Thank God. Chicken boiling.
So, with the food simmering away, Tochi takes some thyme out to catch up with her pal.
Yo, Meech. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good. Bro, can't lie, yesterday was an eye-opener. There are places you can go to and get food for cheap. Like, it's like a community project. You can get a whole big bag of shopping for £4.50. Like,
A whole bag of shopping?
Yes, we got a lot of stuff yesterday. Yeah, literally. I learned a lot about Stephanie as well from her brothers. Like, they just kept talking like about how good she is and how, like, what's the word? Savvy. Yeah, that's the word that I learned yesterday with like her things and how she like provides for everyone.
What do you mean by savvy?
Oh, so savvy means like getting like your money's worth for what you're spending, being very wise with your spending. And like, you know, sometimes people are not savvy, but like that's definitely something that's so key to getting the best out of your money.
Do you think you've learned how to be savvy now?
Bro, I'm so savvy now because I literally went food shop and like I had change, 45p change.
41p change.
But it's still change. So yeah, I'm hella savvy and honestly, like...
So what do you think you've learned from like this whole experience?
Life is literally just about like what you make it. Like if you're very wise about how you do the things you do, how you spend, you literally can live like a wholesome life. Anyways, I gotta go now. My food's on fire and I have to make it as good as possible. But I'll see you next week, definitely. All right. Love you. Bye.
Love you.
So hungry.
Oh no.
So with two hungry mouths patiently waiting, Tochi gets back to work.
I should have turned the chicken because like one side's more seasoned than the other and there's just so much water, but how am I gonna fix this?
My worst thing was just, it would be too spicy that I can't eat it. What about you?
Probably, yeah, the same.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna add more spices to the chicken.
Oh dear.
That's the pepper doing a lot in the chicken broth.
So with the spices added and final prep done, dinner is served. But how will it go down?
Hey guys.
Hi. Thank you so much.
Food's ready.
Oh, it looks delectable. Can't wait to tuck in.
Bon appetit.
It's really, really good.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's really nice. Thank you. What do you think, Kyle?
Good, spicy. That's good.
It is spicy, but you know what? I'll make an exception today. I'm not coughing, so that's a good sign.
I think I might have gone overboard with the spice, but honestly, that's the way of me just showing my love to them. The Nigerian way. And I think they liked it.
It was, for me personally, it's just a little bit too spicy.
Well, it wasn't a disaster. But more importantly, has Steph's savvy nature worn off on our rich kid?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna budget now.
Okay.
And like, just be more like conscious about how I do things.
Yeah, yeah.
Definitely gonna add like more wisdom and intentionality in how I spend and like save more money and like, you know?
That's amazing.
Just be better with my stuff and all.
Yeah. Oh, that's so good.
So with some key life lessons under her belt, it's time for Tochi to pack her bags and get ready to leave.
You know, definitely going to miss Tochi when she's gone because she's just part of the family now. So, yeah, it's been a lovely weekend with her being here. Definitely going to miss her. Oh, you all packed up and ready to go?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just checked for my stuff, but I'm ready now. But before I leave, I got you and Kai something.
Really?
Yes. It's so heavy. I think you should be able to tell what this is.
Oh my...
Surprise!
Kai finally has the full-size drum kit he's always dreamed of.
Oh my God, you're gonna make me cry. Oh my God. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh. Okay. Oh, bless you. That is so sweet, genuinely. Okay.
Oh, shit. Thank you so much.
Oh my God.
I got this for Kai because he told me of obviously how passionate he was about drumming and someone that determined. I want to see him do well in like a couple of years. I want you to be playing for the world, so this is your head start.
Oh my God, sorry. That is such a sweet thing to do, honestly. Oh, wow.
For you and your band.
It was just so unexpected. He wanted that for Christmas and I had to find a substitute because I couldn't afford to buy that for him. So that part of it as well was just emotive for me. So I'm really, really grateful.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. We're going to miss you so much. Seriously. I know it's such a short time, but it's been such a pleasure having you here. Like, seriously. And I hope we can keep in touch.
Honestly.
Yeah, like, honestly, it's been amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you. You've really made this experience so pleasurable. And this is just it's a beautiful thing that you've done. You don't even know, trust me.
Thank you.
You really don't know what you've done. So thank you. Yeah. Always feel free, you know where we are now. You can always stop by if you're in the area.
For real, for real.
From this experience, I've learned that money, being wealthy or having a lot of money, it doesn't matter, it's your character. And I've met such a wonderful person, and the fact that she has, you know, more money or she's more wealthy, that doesn't mean anything to me because, as I said, we found common ground and the money just wasn't even important. It's who you are in your heart, in the inside that counts.
This is honestly wholesome and like a lot more emotional than I expected it to be. I learned that not everyone is privileged as I am, but people are more savvy. Like they have to apply it to survive and just live like a happy and comfortable life. And it just made me really grateful for what I have and just like apply more wisdom to how I spend what I have.